Alright everybody, so as you can tell from the title of the video, I know exactly who's going to win each match in Money in the Bank this year. That was actually a lie just so I can get y'all to click on the video, but you're here, so you might as well watch the video, so. But, yeah, we're just going to get our predictions. Money in the Bank's on Saturday, and, yeah, let's just hop into it. Alright, the first match that we are going to be predicting is the Women's Tag Team Championship match, which is the champions Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus the challengers Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. It's kind of interesting. Obviously Raquel and Liv had the titles before Ronda and Raquel. Ronda and Shayna, but then Liv got injured. They had to relinquish the belts, and now they're challenging for something they shouldn't have lost. But I can't really see Ronda and Shayna dropping the titles here, so I'm gonna say that this match goes to Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. All right, the next match is going to be the Intercontinental Championship match between champion Gunther and challenger Matt Riddle. I think it's a good little feud they got going on over there. I love Gunther as the Intercontinental Champion, and just drop straight into the prediction. I don't think Gunther's losing this. Like, he has to win. I think they're trying to get him to break the record for the longest Intercontinental title reign, and I don't think Riddle has any chance of winning this. Obviously, it's gonna be Riddle versus like into all of Imperium. I assume, unless he wants to do it himself and he tells Kaiser and Vinci to go in the back, just not come out. So I feel like they might make an appearance anyway, but there's no way Gunther is losing his title to Riddle this Saturday. All right, our next matchup we have Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio. This one's a little bit more tough because I feel like either way, Brock Lesnar's definitely going to get involved here. You know, he had himself a little break, but I think he's coming back here to attack Cody. But it's kind of hard to say whether he's going to do it during the match and cost him the match, or he's going to do it after the match when he's celebrating. But this one's a little harder to call. I feel like there's no way Dominic Mysterio should be able to beat Cody Rhodes legitimately, but that's the thing. I think maybe Rhea gets involved, maybe, and then maybe helps Dom win. Maybe Brock Lesnar interferes in the match, and maybe it's a DQ, and Cody wins. Or it's a distraction from Brock, and then Dominic gets like a roll-up or something. Yeah, I think better booking here would have Dominic winning, but I'm gonna say Cody Rhodes because I don't know. So I got that feeling, man. I just don't think he's dropping it here. Dropping what? What is he dropping? A loss? He's gonna win. I can't really vote against him, especially when he's versing someone like Dominic Mysterio. So I'm gonna give this one to Cody Rhodes. All right, everybody. Our next matchup, we have the World Heavyweight Championship match between champion Seth Rollins and challenger Finn Balor. This one's gonna be actually very interesting, and I feel like it's like something where it's like they're not gonna make Seth lose. He's not had the title for that long, but I could actually see it, especially if they're trying to do like, what if Damian Priest? What if he wins the Money in the Bank, Money in the Bank contract, briefcase, whatever you want to call it, in the ladder match? And then what if Finn Balor wins this championship? Then there's something there to help boil the rivalry. Also, apparently, I've heard like Finn Balor's like new, like he's gonna have like a new gimmick or something. Like, you wouldn't give him a new gimmick then have him instantly lose, right? But then again, I don't really see them immediately taking the belt off of Seth. So it just doesn't make any sense there. So I think I'm going to go Seth Rollins here. But there is, like, it could be Finn Balor, and I wouldn't be shocked if it was Finn Balor winning this match. And another prediction that's floating around everywhere is that Seth wins this. And then while he's, celebrating the win and stuff, Drew McIntyre returns and then challenges Seth for like a little thing for the challenge at SummerSlam. So I do think that we will be seeing Drew McIntyre this Saturday at Money in the Bank. Next up, we have the tag team match between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa versus the Usos. And this one, it's really hard to predict, honestly. it depends on like what's gonna really happen. I don't want the Usos to lose this, but then again, I don't want Solo or Roman Reigns getting pinned here. I just don't think it's the best idea, but I also don't want the Usos to lose. I do think we could see Solo Sikoa turning on Roman Reigns this Saturday. I definitely think it can happen, and I think it might happen. It depends if he does turn on him. I feel like it will be after the match, though. So I'm thinking maybe like I don't know, maybe the Usos may like slip up somewhere. Roman and Solo win, and then Roman's like ordering Solo to attack his brothers and stuff, and he's gonna be like, "No, I don't want to do that." And then he turns on Roman and then leaves him in the middle of the ring. So, it could really go any way. It's really hard to predict this. I still don't know who I want to win though, because there's so many options here. I think I'm gonna go with Roman and Solo Sikoa. Because Roman shouldn't get pinned here. That's my main concern. If he gets pinned, you're doing it wrong. I don't think Roman should get pinned unless he's losing his title. Basically, is what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, I'm gonna go Roman and Solo here. This is a hard one to choose from though, because they could really do anything with this. But yeah, Roman and Solo. All right, the next just match in general, is the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. I'm going to try to remember everyone in this. There is Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus, Zoe Stark, Io Sky, Bayley, and Zelina Vega, I'm fairly certain. This one has a bunch of interesting views on this because obviously I feel like recently, like especially with last week's SmackDown, Vince McMahon is obviously calling audibles on these matches because 3 matches were announced for SmackDown last week and they all 3 got scrapped the day of SmackDown. So I think maybe like Triple H wants one person to win this, and then Vince is like, no, we're not doing that. I want this person to win. But the person I think, or at least I want to win, is definitely Io Sky. She definitely deserves it, and I feel like she'd be the best title holder, or sorry, not title holder, the briefcase winner holder. I think she fits it the best. I don't think that Triple H wants to give the briefcase to Trish, Zoe, or Becky Lynch because they're all in a heated rivalry right now, and it doesn't make any sense to give it to one of them. And I think Zelina, she's already really had a title shot this year. I don't know why that would take it away from it, but I can't see her winning this, though it could happen. And then that would leave us with Bayley and Io Sky. Obviously, they're both part of Damage Control, so that would be interesting. Like, one of them wins it, and then there's heat growing in the faction there because like, oh, you won, but I should have won, you know. Then obviously we got Dakota Kai, who's been out with an injury, I'm pretty sure. So she comes back soon. That could even elevate it more. And then maybe we get like SummerSlam. Maybe I forget what's after SummerSlam. I don't know. I believe the pay-per-view is, or premium live event. I think it's Payback. Could be wrong, but just build it up over time so where it's like maybe it's like a triple threat match between all 3 members of Damage Control. And maybe it's like something where we had with like the Miz and Otis a few years back, where it's like a triple threat match for the Money in the Bank briefcase. It could work, honestly. But then again, with Vince McMahon, you could never know. Like, maybe Triple H is like, yep, all right, it's Io Sky, we're doing this. But then maybe Saturday, Vince McMahon, beep, 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 hello, yes, yes, I like your idea here with Io Sky, but we're giving it to Trish, she's a veteran, she, more star power, I think it would work better, thank you. And then they're not going to say anything to him because he's the big boss man, right? So, you never could know, but my prediction is Io Sky is going to win the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. All right, and this final match, which should be the main event, but it's probably gonna be Roman, the Bloodline thing. But either way, the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, which is LA Knight, yeah, Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura, Santos Escobar. I'm trying to remember, guys. Hold on. Who else is in there? Butch. Logan Paul. and Damian Priest. I feel like there's everyone knows what I'm gonna say here. LA Knight is winning this. Yeah. It only makes sense. He's the most over person in the company. If you would pick anybody other than LA Knight to win this match, you just, what are you doing? It doesn't make any sense, man. Ah! But definitely I could see Logan Paul winning this. And I wouldn't be terribly mad at it. I would be mad, but nah. Could you imagine he wins the briefcase, then he just disappears, and we don't see him until he cashes in, maybe like, what, 3, 4, 5 months later? It could be like, he could be a boogeyman. Because he is such a good heel, and people aren't giving him the credit he deserves. Logan Paul is a good heel. Like, I can't explain it. First of all, I want to go over the people that I don't think are going to win this, though. Like, I feel like 100% these people are not winning. First off, Shinsuke Nakamura and Ricochet. Those two are obviously in a rival with themselves, and obviously Bronson Reed as well. I can't see either of them winning it when they're in this heated of a rivalry. It just wouldn't make any sense to me. I do think we have Bronson Reed maybe make a appearance in this match to maybe stop one of the two from winning. It could happen. I could see it. Butch, he's obviously in a pretty strong tag team right now, and with him being like not like a main part of this, like he's obviously like a smaller portion of this, like, because like with Damage Control, it's like all three of the women in there are like all equally as like, I don't know how to explain it, but they're like all equally as like active, whereas when it comes to the Brawling Brutes, it's mainly like Sheamus, and then like Butch and Ridge Holland are down here below him. So I don't think it can make as much sense. Though I would love to see Butch win it. I don't think it's gonna happen. Who else we got? I keep forgetting. Santos Escobar. I don't know. I just don't think, because WWE is trying to put Santos Escobar over in the company. It's just not working. Like, if you want to get him over with the fans, don't keep putting him against LA Knight. It's not gonna work. Just don't put him against maybe people that maybe the fans aren't as high on, maybe Corbin, though he's got his thing going on in NXT with Carmelo Hayes. I don't know. I just don't think they're booking him right. Damian Priest. I think Damian Priest has a real good shot at winning this, and I think that is one of the options they have been considering, because I think Damian Priest would do great if he won this, because then it adds another layer in the Judgment Day, especially if Finn Balor does win the World Heavyweight Championship. It feels, it would be great. But obviously, I gotta go with my prediction, and it's LA Knight. Yeah, because like there is no better person to win this, and there's no better time for LA Knight to win this. He is at the peak. Like, he is so over. The fans love him. You can't just keep pushing him aside. But then, imagine, hey, we get to Saturday, and then, here we go. We got that phone call. Yeah, Triple H, yeah, I like what you're doing here with LA Knight, but we're gonna give it to Logan Paul. He's got that star power. He's gonna bring in more views, you know. It sucks because I could see Vince doing that, and it's like, don't, dude. The fans want LA Knight, and if you just take that away from them, that's gonna make more and more people stop watching it. All right, I think giving it to Logan Paul is gonna bring in newer viewers, but then again, if you don't have LA Knight win, then people are just gonna stop watching because they don't like the booking. All right, but that's just me rambling on. Who knows what could happen? We can't really know until it happens. So my prediction is LA Knight. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching this. Editor, pop up my picks right here. Just in case you guys just wanted to recap and maybe forgot. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this reaction. If you do want to see more WWE content on my channel, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about my predictions down in the comments. Remember, these are my opinions. Don't get mad at them, even though, why would you? Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.